Hello everyone, my name is Wong Seng and welcome to my video. In this video, I'm going to show you all a simple magic trick that will definitely impress you, which I call it as sticky ice. Now, I'm going to prepare a trap and an ice cube. Then, I'm going to lift the ice cube with only just the trap, without tying it around the ice cube. I'm just going to place the trap on the ice only. Now, some of you may think that it's impossible to do so, but actually, it can be done. Well, but there's a trick behind it, which is adding salt on the ice. Okay, before I explain why, let's see first how this magic trick can be done. Firstly, place an ice cube in the water. Then, place a thread on the ice. Make sure the thread lies horizontally on the surface of the ice and is in contact fully with it. Then, add some salt to it. Not too less so that it is enough and not too much so the salt doesn't melt the ice too quickly. Then, just wait for about 1 minute. Make sure you don't shake the table, because the thread has to stay still on the ice. After that, just lift the thread slowly, and there you go. The ice sticks on the rope and does not fall. If you think this may be a coincidence, I also tried it with a bigger ice too. It still works though. Now, you all may wonder, how does this happen? To be honest, it actually only applies a simple scientific phenomenon that happens in our daily life. In winter countries, salt is used to melt ice on the road so that it is less slippery. Also, if we want to make homemade ice cream at home, we need to use ice added with salt so we can get a temperature below than 0 degrees Celsius, because ice cream freezes below that temperature. So, all of this applies the same concept, which is salt melts ice quicker. Why is it so? This is because when a solute is added to water, it decreases the freezing point of it. Try to imagine if water solidifies, the water molecules all moves to a fixed arrangement of position. But if there is impurities among the water molecules, it disrupts the formation of solid, which makes it harder to form. Hence, the freezing point decreases, so ice melts quicker. So you might wonder again, why ice melts quicker but adding salt to ice can leave it? Wouldn't it be the opposite? Okay, the idea is correct that ice melts faster. However, try to imagine when ice melts faster, what happens to the temperature around it? It decreases much faster because energy is absorbed when ice melts to break the bonds of it. Hence, the surrounding temperature suddenly drops to an even lower temperature. Now, if there is water on the ice cube that did not mix with salt, the freezing point did not change, so it will freeze around the thread. Now, that explains why we can lift the ice cube with the thread. When trying this experiment, I added too much salt to it. So as you can see, the salt melts the ice so quick that it forms a hole on it. These are the places where the salt dissolves on the water surface of ice, thus making it melt easier than other parts. Alright, the video does not end here, because now I'm going to try adding things other than salt and see what happens. I'm going to use sugar and monosodium glutamate, also known generally from people as Ajinomoto, which is actually the famous Japanese brand's name. In the same way, I wait for about 1 minute. Then, I lift all 3 ice cubes up. This one is added with salt, and as we know, the ice cube can be lifted with no problem. The middle one is added with sugar, and as you can see, the ice cube did stick on the thread, but only for a short while before falling. The third one is MSG, and surprisingly, it works pretty well as salt too. Now then, why is sugar's result not that good compared to the rest? This has to do with the molecular mass of it. MSG is actually a type of salt. MSG has a molar mass of 169.111 gram per mole, and salt has a molar mass of 58.44 gram per mole. However, sugar has a molar mass of 342.2965 gram per mole, which means for same mass, sugar has a lesser mole of molecules. Hence, sugar reduces the freezing point of water lesser. Ice melts slower and hence only lesser ice freezes around the trap because the temperature is not so low compared to salt and MSG. However, sugar can still work in this experiment, but it takes longer time than 1 minute. It does not stick very well compared to salt too. Okay, that's all I wanted to share in this video. Thank you all for watching until the end. I hope this video can benefit you in some way. So, see you again!